Hello, it's April from April's Home, and today I thought I would share with you 2 recipes for easy appetizers. One is a sausage pinwheel, and one is a mushroom pinwheel. So first I'll go ahead and get started with the sausage pinwheel. It is the easiest. I have browned and cooked through an entire pound of sausage. I just used the regular sausage rolls that come in the store, Jimmy Dean's original. And you'll need 2 blocks of softened cream cheese. I'm going to go ahead and add the sausage to a mixing bowl here, and then I'll add the 2 blocks of cream cheese and blend that together using an electric mixer. Okay, so that is my sausage mixture. Again, this was super easy. 2 blocks of cream cheese mixed with 1 pound of cooked and drained sausage. So now I'm going to go ahead and lay out my crescent rolls and get that pressed together, and I'll show you what that looks like when I spread the mixture onto the flattened out crescent roll dough. Okay, so I've opened up a tube of original crescent rolls and I've laid it out on a sheet of wax paper here, and I have pinched together all of the little separated edges here so that we have a piece that is all hooked together. And now I'm going to go ahead and spread my sausage and cream cheese mixture all over the dough here. I'll probably use 1/3 of the mixture. Usually I use about 2 to 3 tubes of crescent rolls for this recipe. So I'm going to start with about 1/3 and we'll see how that does. Okay, so I have the mixture, 1/3 of the mixture spread over this crescent dough here. And now I'm going to start at one end and roll it up here. And what I'll do is I'll start it out like this. It's hard to do this and film at the same time, but I'll try my best. And then I'm going to lift the wax paper to help me roll this up in a big roll here. So I'm going to start at this end and roll this up, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so here it is all rolled up in a nice roll here, and I've pinched the final edge here so that it hooks together in a nice solid roll. And now I'm going to make nice little cuts here, probably about that big. I'll experiment a little bit and I'll come back and show you what those look like all sliced up. And then I have lined my baking sheet with parchment paper and preheated my oven to 375. So I'm going to lay the slices out on the parchment paper and get that baking at 375. Okay, so I've sliced this up into 12 similar sized pieces. I started by cutting it in half, and then I cut each side into 6 slices. I tried to keep them pretty even. I'm going to go ahead and bake this first batch and see if these are the right thickness. I may decide that the 12 slices are a little too thin, and I may switch that to 10 even slices. But I'm going to go ahead and get this first batch baked. I believe they take around 10 minutes, but I will let you know when these are all done how long this took at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, bake these on parchment so that they don't stick. So I'm going to go ahead and get these laid out on the baking sheet. Okay, so I've laid out all 12 slices on the baking sheet and making sure that I keep them far enough apart and evenly spaced on the tray. So now I'm going to go ahead and get these baking. And while the others are in the oven baking, I'm going to go ahead and get the next one ready to go. Okay, so here's the first batch all out of the oven. You can see that they're nice and golden brown, and I'm really happy with the 12 slices out of the one roll. I think that that's the right size. I wouldn't want them to be too thick because that would be a little bit too big for an appetizer. So now I'm going to go ahead and get the other 2 batches baked, and then I'll show you what these look like when they're on their tray. So this is what the sausage rolls look like when they're all done and on my Halloween plate here. Again, these are a wonderful appetizer to serve for all different holidays. I have also brought these to church potlucks before, and they are always really enjoyed by everyone. So those are the sausage pinwheels, and now we'll get started on the mushroom pinwheels. And now I'm going to start prepping my mushroom rolls. So the first thing I'm going to do is drain these mushroom slices here. I have one that stems in pieces and one that is slices, and I'm going to drain them both and then put them in this little tiny food processor here, this little mini food chopper, and pulse them until they're all chopped up into a very fine little bits, almost like a paste. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so you can see that I've got these all finely chopped up here. I might pulse it a little bit more. The stuff down at the bottom is nice and pulsed to a nice size, but the top here, I need to work that down a little bit more. But I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to add it to my bowl here. Okay, so I have my mushroom pieces all chopped up, and in the bowl with my cream cheese, and now I'm adding a teaspoon of onion powder, and I'm going to go ahead and use my electric mixer to get this all mixed up just like we did with the sausage. And just like with the sausage pinwheels, I have pinched together all of the little separations on this crescent roll dough, and now I'm going to spread over a layer of the mushroom cream cheese mix. And now I'm going to go ahead and roll this up all the way so it's a nice big rolled up log, just like with the sausage rolls as well. Okay, so these are the mushroom pinwheels all rolled up, and I've gone ahead and sliced them into 12 fairly equal pieces. And now I'm going to go ahead and put these on a baking tray lined with parchment, just like this, just like I did with the sausage rolls. I'll also be cooking it at the same temperature, 375 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 10 to 12 minutes until they are golden brown. So here are the mushroom pinwheels all out of the oven. You can see they're just a light golden brown, but I made sure that they were cooked all the way through. So that was my easy sausage pinwheel and mushroom pinwheel appetizer recipe. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at both of these recipes. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.